Hey Jets fans, this is Chris Nimbley, editor-in-chief of JetsInsider.com. Here at Jets practice facilities in Florham Park, staff writer Joe Barone. 3-2 Jets get ready to take on the 3-2 Patriots for battle of first place in the AFC East. To say that this is a surprising way that this game, it's a little bit of an understatement. But we are where we are. Bill Parcells just say your record is what you say it is.
Right.
So right now it's the battle for first place. Again, it's the Patriots. So obviously a lot of understandable hesitation going into it. But let's start with the injury list. Not a lot of names on that list right now.
Yeah,
just a couple.
It's different from last week where almost everybody was injured, but they got some rest. Muhammad Wilkerson didn't practice today. He's going to be questionable, as well as Bilal Powell, who didn't practice and is also questionable. So those two guys are going to be big hits if they aren't suited up on Sunday.
Yeah, Bowles was pressed a little bit about it. If they didn't practice all week, why are they questionable as opposed to doubtful? But Mo's a vet,
Same thing with Powell.
Right, and Powell, especially with running backs, you see it all the time. Right. Running backs sit out all week. But there's, will they push Powell? We know Forte is going to play, which now this is he going to get the start, and then Elijah McGuire, the backup to him? What's going to go on there? I think the Jets would be better off giving Forte the secondary role or the third role if Powell can go, but they're still going to probably stubbornly cling to Forte there. So I think that could hurt the Jets' running game a little bit against this Patriots defense, which you can run on.
Right, and Forte, I think, let's think about it as this. This could help Forte keep him fresh. I mean, if you make him be the backup or the third-string running back if Powell could go, then you're keeping those legs still fresh for down the stretch when you have to try to distribute the running game a little bit more. So I think that could help Forte. But I do agree with you. I think they need to go. If Powell could start, have him and McGuire get the bulk of the carries, even if he's a little banged up, because we've seen that they can perform. McGuire, Bowles was very high on McGuire today. He said that he's like a veteran where he doesn't think too much. He doesn't panic. He just goes out there and performs. And we've seen that the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, the players, his teammates have talked about it a lot. Bilal Powell and Forte talked about how impressed they were from the way his pass protection specifically, right away, out of college, to be able to do that. So the players, coaches have all talked about that a lot. But the one thing that does give Jets fans hope going into this game is the Patriots haven't been playing well, especially the defense. Even last week against the Tampa Bay, the defense didn't look terrible, but Jameis was also pretty bad that game until the end. So that fans are looking at this saying they're susceptible on defense. They can be beat on defense. Can this Jets offense, still playing decent at times, strong second half last year, but they still got their limitations. Can they take advantage of this Bill Belichick defense?
And they had a tough time against the Cleveland Browns defense, and the Browns aren't a good football team. So that's the one thing that I'm a little nervous about as far as the Jets matchup against the Patriots goes, because Patriots defense is the worst in football right now. Stats speaking, they're 32nd in the league in total defense. They're giving up a ton of points a game. Like you said, they look vulnerable several occasions. They could easily be 0-4, if not, with their current record at 0-5, if not 3-2. So what right now they have to do is they have to try to take advantage of what the Patriots defense gives them. If their running defense isn't strong enough, run the football. If you see some lapses in coverage, McCown needs to make that adjustment quickly and go. And McCown didn't do such a horrible job in the second half of the Cleveland game. Yeah. The first half, it was a disaster. He had nothing going. The whole offensive unit didn't have anything going. But in the second half, they got something going, and I think that could be something they could learn on as far as New England goes.
Now, for the fans that are hanging their hat on the porous Patriots defense, thinking they can get a win, the problem with that is Patriots still scoring 30 points a game. Jets ain't getting up there, so they have a little bit of good news going up against that defense, but they still got to stop this Patriots offense. The one good thing that hit there is Tom Brady's been hit a lot. That offensive line looks really bad. They're getting to him a lot. Tampa Bay hadn't any sack numbers, wasn't doing anything, and then they got to him a lot too, hit him a bunch. So that's obviously the thing with Brady is always hit him, get pressure, especially up the middle, hit him, knock him off his spot. But Coney Ealy's back. That'll be huge for the Jets because as disruptive he's been. Can you see the Jets actually stopping, slowing down, disrupting this Patriots offense enough to be able to steal this game?
It's tough because when you talk about this Jets defensive line, they haven't really brought down the quarterback. It's been the linebackers, it's been the safeties who've blitzed and they've gotten the pressure on the quarterback. It hasn't been Leonard Williams. It hasn't been Mo Wilkerson. It hasn't been anybody, McClendon. It hasn't been those guys to get the pressure on on any other team they've faced. But this, like you said, the Patriots' offensive line hasn't been good this year. So now, and when you look at matchups in the past, this is probably the worst offensive line the Patriots have had in recent Jets matchups. So they need to take advantage of that. You know, if that means Coney Ely coming in extra hard against the team that cut him in this offseason, maybe that's going to spark this entire Jets defensive line, because Brady's going to be playing with a non-throwing shoulder injury. Yes, that doesn't really affect the throwing, obviously.
But it can.
It can. And I think that's what they have to do. Try to pressure, get in the face, because when Brady can set up a picnic in the backfield, he will pick you apart, regardless of the talent you have at safety.
So at the end of the day, Sunday, who's in first place?
My gosh, it's tough. It's tough. I picked the Jets the last few weeks. Let's go with them again.
Okay.
Let's go with them again. I think the atmosphere will be pretty good. I think the Jets go 4-2. They're probably not, but they'll go 4-2, 28-21. Go ahead.
Well, I'll give the Jets a little bit of a chance by picking against them. I think they keep it close early. The Patriots pull away because the offense is just too good.
Sure.
If they can really rattle Brady, they have a chance. But I think Belichick's going to do enough to frustrate this offense. Brady will find little ways to poke little holes in the Jets defense, take advantage of that. I'm going 31-17. Patriots pull away at the end and get the W, leaving all right with the world with the Patriots in first place.
But if they play well, what happens?
Yes, if they this is no moral victories, all that stuff. But for this team, for where they are, how young they are, if they go in there and they play well and close, that you can take some pride in that. You can, again, this season, we've been saying it all along, is about the young guys.
Sure.
About evaluating them, seeing how well they're doing, and building up their confidence. So if they play well, they show you enough fight. That's something fans can hang their hat on to be proud of. So for Joe Barone, this is Chris Nimbley, JetsInsider.com. Be sure to check out JetsInsider.com for all the latest breaking news on all things Jets.